Deuxième demi-finale catégorie homme pour cette Coupe des Nations 2022. Tchouki, on va te laisser revenir vers moi s'il te plaît. Tchouki, on revient ici. Demi-finale arbitrée par des arbitres de renom. On les applaudit s'il vous plaît bien fort. Declan Tomasi, Mathieu Elfer et Samuel Gonzalez. On attend les arbitres de cette demi-finale. Declan Tomasi, Mathieu Elfer et Samuel Gonzalez. Ils arrivent, ils se font attendre. Encore quelques secondes, ils vont être là, les trois arbitres de cette rencontre. Declan Tomasi, Mathieu Elfer et Samuel Gonzalez. Ils arrivent. Ah mais je pense qu'on a besoin d'applaudissements. Sous vos applaudissements, s'il vous plaît. Nos trois arbitres de cette rencontre, Declan Tomasi, Mathieu Elfer et Samuel Gonzalez. Ils se font attendre et c'est parti, ils sont là. Ils vont se mettre au milieu du terrain. Deux équipes qui ont réussi à se qualifier pour ces demi-finales. Comme pour la première demi-finale, ça va être une demi-finale fratricide. On appelle, s'il vous plaît, dans le terrain, l'équipe de ITA-B. ITA-B. Italia. ITA-B en blanc. Ils sont là, ils sont prêts. Et comme pour la première demi-finale, une autre équipe italienne, ITA-A, l'équipe nationale italienne de Tchoukball. En bleu, l'équipe de ITA-A. En blanc, l'équipe de Italie B. On va vous présenter les joueurs de l'équipe d'Italie B. Filippo Gili, Andrea Bonora, Francesco Merlati, numéro 23 Francesco Contendi, numéro 24 Matteo Cristofori, et encore en I, numéro 14 Filippa Banfi, numéro 18 Lorenzo Riboldi, numéro 21 Luca Olivio, et numéro 6 Giacomo Colombo. Pour l'équipe de Italie A, pour l'équipe de Italie A, numéro 7 Andrea Zanca, capitaine. Numéro 36 Andrea Volante. Numéro 69 Guido Tossello. Notre MVP numéro 2 Antonio Notarangelo. Numéro 4 Stefano Levaro. Il a les fans. Numéro 33 Luca Pizzino. Numéro 13 encore un Andrea Langhini. Numéro 99 Gabriele Turcetti. Numéro 19 Nicolas Ferniani. Et numéro 3 Mattia Briganti. Deux équipes italiennes. On va demander aux arbitres, s'il vous plaît, d'appeler les capitaines pour le tirage au sort.
So welcome again. You join us for the second semi-final of the men's competition, which is the Italy A team against the Italy B team. So guaranteed a Switzerland-Italy final. So it's up to these teams as to who's going to join the Switzerland A team in the final. Looking at the sides and players to look out for on the Italy B side. Number 18 Lorenzo Rimoldi was very strong against the UK last night in the quarterfinal, as was number 8 Andrea Bonora. And for the Italy A team, superstar Guido Tossello, number 69, right shooter, and also Nicola Fignani, very powerful shooter, number 19. Interestingly, Italy have produced a long line of players with the Fignani surname. 5 in total, I'm told, although we're promised that Nicola is the last Fignani because they're all far too good. So very, very talented lineup. We'd expect the Italy A team. So I'm joined by Lucy Parkinson again from the UK, Swiss national though.
Yes, hello everyone. Happy to be here. Happy to be commenting this game that is going to be a beautiful game. The Italy have quite their own style of playing, which is actually really nice to watch. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to face each other and face someone that plays the same way that they do, and how they respond, especially to that.
Yeah, I think defensively always very strong, the Italians as well. Andrea Zonca, the number 7 and the captain for the men's A team, very, very experienced defender.
And the second line in Italy is always, they're known for their second line defending. So I'm very excited to see them do that today, and to see if they're able to actually catch the shots from number 69 Guido Tossello. I mean, training with him, do they know him well enough to be able to catch his balls? Is this gonna score as many points? It's going to be very exciting.
They'll certainly know the players, but it's one thing knowing them, another one catching them, I guess.
Yes, because his shots are really, really good.
So we'll have Zonka, number 7 for Italy A. He'll be lining up as the defender in the 3 as usual. Number 99, Tchoukball, gets up and down the pitch, an incredible real athlete. So look to see whether he defends at both ends and assists Zonka, or whether he stays in the 4.
He's a very strong player.
Very capable players on the field here. So Italy B kicks off.
Great passing. Good switch. Fit on line.
Mistake there from Romaldi on the left. Tchoukball goes long. A little bit too long. Great recovery from Zonka. Just foot on the line sliding. A little bit sloppy from Italy A there. Fagnani was ready for the long run up, but unfortunately Zonka couldn't get it to him.
Great shot, great defense, shoot back and point for Italy A.
I think that might potentially be a familiar story, this game. Certainly Benora playing against the UK last night was putting it down line on the 0, but I don't think the left shooter for Italy is going to put up with that today. Gilly across, down the line to Benora again. As we can see, the Italians picking that up, even though it was a foul. So
yeah, it's his second foot on line already. He's going to have to be careful for the rest of the game. Good switching.
Very strong shot there from Fagnani, the number 19.
It's solo and powerful. That is incredible shot.
He's clearly mastered that 0-degree shot.
He really has. Oh, great hands.
Luca Pizzino, the number 33. Good defense from Italy B there. Good pick up from Filippo Gilli.
So 2 passes, 3 passes. Great shot, great defense.
Yeah, Italy A clearly marking the strong end of the B team.
And now Tzoelo.
Oh, that was too good almost. I believe that potentially even touched the frame, but
yeah, it's really hard to
landed
tell.
out of court. Good refereeing there. Very hard to spot those ones.
I'm very happy I'm not the ref for this game, because those along the line shots, you never really know if they actually do touch the frame or not. It's really hard to tell, which sounds dumb, but it's really, really hard to tell.
It definitely is. Such fine margins of error. Lovely shot there.
Lovely shot, good speed. It's not the fastest, but still, it did well enough.
Yeah, it's Luca Olivo. Again, he had another good game against the UK last night. Lovely shot from Tzoelo. Fantastic height off the switch there from number 13.
I'm excited to see his stats.
Yeah, they normally really read around, I think 92% we got up to last night.
Yes, we did. Oh, that was miscommunication from the Italy B. Italy A are going to take advantage of that, 100%.
Yeah, a few mistakes from the B team so far.
That is going to cost them the most, I think. Oh, wow, that was...
Fantastic pick-up from Romaldi on the left shooter position there. And you're absolutely right, they're clearly used to Guido, so we'll have to see how they handle it for the rest of the game.
Ooh, great shot. He changed it a bit from last time.
Yeah, he switched it
because
up there.
They're always adapting, aren't they? It's not just one shot works, it's I'm looking where the gaps are and trying to shoot in the gaps.
Leave her to Gilly down the line.
Great shot. It really comes down low.
Yeah, when you're a defender, you sometimes think those have hit the frame because the angle's so strange, but in reality, he's just taking a little bit of pace off and dropping the shot.
Oh, great pass. That was a wonderful pass, followed by a great shot. That was a good combination.
Great pass down the line from Tchoukball to Volonte there, who picked the gap out beautifully.
The Italians are really good at passing. That was great deception.
That's a poor switch there from Romaldi.
Yeah.
Benora not really capable of getting that arm high enough after receiving the ball low. Outstanding switching and play then. So Zonka starting the move there with the triple. I think most players are aware he probably won't be the one shooting, and then just all set up for Fagnani to push it down the line.
And they've got so much air time as well. It's insane. Great shot.
Great work from Filippo Gilli there. Entices the defender into going wide. Zonka moves wide with Volonte, and then he pushes it through the gap. Lovely shoot.
Also a player with a lot of experience. He was in ITA-A for a long time. Oh,
wonderful
great
take there.
hands.
Great hands by Olivo on the line there, reading the shot brilliantly from Fagnani.
And again, number 33, Luca Pizzino. Great hands.
Well held from Gilli there.
This is beautiful game. This is great Tchoukball. Number 21, Luca Olivo scores for Italy B.
Lovely shot. It'll be interesting to see the battle between Fagnani and Olivo down that end, because both are capable of pushing it wide. Good shot there from Tosello running in.
Yeah, he saw the gap, went straight for it. We should never leave gaps for these kind of players. It's really hard to not do, but travelling for Contenti. So you're probably butchering the names, but very apologetic. Great passing, great switch.
Wonderful pick up there. Number 23, Contenti for Italian B side again.
Great passing.
Minora switches.
Ooh!
It's a valiant effort, just checking to see how he landed there. Volonte
clearly wanted to catch that one. He gave it all.
Running from left shooter down the other end, all the way to the left-hand side of the other court. Fantastic fitness.
Wow.
They are getting hands on it, to their credit.
They are, but I mean the shots are so good and so low that even with their hands on it, it still scores.
Good shot there from Ramon. Nice quick shot, not allowing the defence to regroup quickly.
Great power as well in that shot. You can see the replay. And it was in the gap, to be fair. It was really well,
he's hit that well.
Executed. He jumps high, but he does come still with so much speed.
Yeah.
I don't really understand how that works.
Well, he's got so much speed running in. The speed of him plus the speed of his arm is there's just so much power in it. Good running from Tocchetti there. Good supportive second line. Has to go.
Oh, that was well read. He saw that second line was not there.
Yep.
And straight in the gap.
Good stop from Langini there. He has the 4 against him, so he's got no choice but to go high, really. Great hands from the number 7, Andrea Zonka there.
There's quite a few mistakes, which is actually quite surprising because Italy usually have a really clean game. That was a great shot. The defence thinking that he was going to pass.
Yep, defence have one eye on Guido running in from the right, quite rightly, and then Langini's going to exploit that if there are gaps free.
Oh, that was... That is actually quite clever. He did that deception so well that number 13 actually stayed back, and so that created a gap for the left shooter.
Absolutely, great switch from Benora there.
Great shot. That is so low. That is right in the knees. That's almost impossible to defend. You have to really go fetch that ball in the D to be able to catch it. It's so low. So Italy A actually have only 2 points, 3 points ahead. Great hands from Fagnani.
Still one pass left. Wonder where this is going.
That was out.
It's short again.
His stats maybe won't be the same against Poland.
Maybe not quite as good, but yeah, two out of court there.
He's probably trying something else because he knows that Italy already knows his really good shots. So that might be why he's not scoring as much.
That's short. That's rebounded off the player who shot it.
They're trying to fetch that really big angle. But for that, you really need to get in front of the frame, and so you're gonna.
Oh, wonderful take from Fagnani.
Great shoot back.
Really, really good catch front line. He just snapped at that and caught it.
And he's like, "That's how it's done, folks."
And he's so tall and such a big size as a player that he can just jump in the D.
Great shot from Benora. Again, butchering the names. So sorry.
So Italy-A not opening out a massive lead here. It's closer than we perhaps thought it would be.
Yeah, honestly, it is.
Fagnani starting to build up quite a few points on that side. Good switching from Volante.
But again, it's players that really know each other well, playing also in their national championship, which is really good in Italy. They've got lots of depth. Well, we can see like all these players, and again, they're going to have to choose one team. 12 players for this summer.
Very difficult.
That is also going to be really hard.
Oh, wow. Did that go behind him as he went through? I'm not quite sure what happened there. It's certainly an excellent positioning on the line.
I'm hoping to see the replay, if there is. Oh, it doesn't look like it. But that was great. He can really shoot anywhere.
Yes,
like you really need all three of your defenders on that end.
Another good shot from Benora there, but Pacino not really round to support his shooter on the line there, so need to be a bit quicker next time. Zonka again to Volante. Fagnani goes long to Torcello.
Oh, that was great. That pass was actually just over the D, so he had to jump and get it in the air and execute a perfect shot straight
Adapted
after.
his body shape brilliantly.
That is impressive. Like, the core strength you need to be able to do that is unreal.
Fantastic there from Torcello. Really exploiting that gap. It's a really hard work for the four down that end. And let's not underestimate either how much Longini's contributing to that with some amazing switching. Really setting up the space around the D.
100%. It's not just Torcello, it's everything that comes before as well. Creating those gaps. That was a great shot from Benora that actually changed. He's done a few along the line zeros, and now he's gone for 40 degrees.
Yeah, he's finding the gaps nicely at the moment.
Great switching.
Unfortunately down from Italy-B. Bit of a debrief in the defence a few times there for the Italy-B team. They're getting hands on it, but they should probably have taken a few more of those shots. 5-point lead now for Italy-A. So Benora goes long. That's very high. Well recovered there. A lot to do for Chile here.
This is some great Tchoukball that we have right here. Great players. Good quality.
That's more like it. Executes the zero brilliantly there.
Honestly, no idea if it touches or not. And it does. It's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Lovely shot from Olivo there. He's got plenty to work on in the three there. It'll be interesting to see how hard he pushes Fagnani. Fagnani clearly a strong defender, but down the line, might well get a taste of his own medicine.
It's 1v1.
Lovely from Volante there, beyond square. Very hard to defend.
With Fagnani coming up, you really think that he's going to do the switch. But that angle is massive. It's
a huge angle. It's
100 degrees at least.
Oh, that's a great shot from the number 24, Cristofori Matteo there.
That is great vision. Like seeing that the second line is not there and punishing them for it.
Does it again.
Again, Volante. He's on fire. It was landing. It's called landing. So Italy Italy-A 5 points ahead. So it is quite... he had his foot outside. That is unlucky. Because he caught it, but his foot was just...
Yep, flicks his foot out. Good refereeing there. If any part of that foot goes outside of court, then it's a point. Another lovely shot there from Fagnani.
Wow, that is a long... it's probably out, but considering that the fact that the defenders actually touch it, it's going to be points. Unfortunately, there's no replay. Nice option ball.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Almost managed to scoop it up there before sliding out of court.
That second line is committed. They don't do half the job. They're always there.
Reversed immediately down the other end. This might come back. Yep, Fagnani puts it back. Langini bring it into Ticello.
Oh, beautiful.
Filippo Gilli head in hands because he was there, but as a defender you can't try and let it go. You've got to get hands on it. But great work from Filippo to make up the
He
ground.
knew where it was coming. Just to say how many people are there to catch those shots, but they still work, that is impressive. That is impressive.
So it's the end of the period, and Italy A lead by 22-17 against Italy B. It's quite a close game. Closer than I thought it would be, actually.
It is much closer than I thought it was going to be.
I think Italy A have put a few short from Ticello.
Yeah.
So there are a couple of points for Italy B there, but overall I think Italy B have defended pretty well.
At the beginning there was a few mistakes for both teams though, but that is always a bit, you need to be careful with those mistakes because you give the ball to the other team and they're going to make the most of it.
Absolutely.
You can see those replays.
Having watched Swiss A and B and Italy A and B, it might be a little bit of a surprise coming in the final because Italy are the current European champions and we'd probably expect them to just beat Switzerland if it went to form, but actually on the two semi-finals so far, I'd say probably Swiss A looks stronger.
Yeah, honestly, I'm excited to see how Switzerland are going to manage against Italy because they've been rivals since forever, right? But I feel like Switzerland have grown a lot these last few years. But Italy as well, they have great shooters. It's going to be a tight game, but it's going to be a beautiful game.
So we're just reviewing some of the footage from the first third of action. As Lucy's saying, very enjoyable game here, some beautiful stuff being played, some end-to-end Tchoukball, really strong passing. Italy A looking quite relaxed in the huddle now. Just chatting over with their coach. Both teams sort of debriefing on the thirds event. Not sure if the cameras will pick him up, but we're joined in the stands by Michel Favre, who's one of the co-founders of Tchoukball, and former president of the International Federation. It's lovely to have him here. Joined by Chiara Volonte, the former vice president of the International Federation and former president of the European Federation. So some serious VIPs in the stands. Just see them in the center of your camera there, just by the walkway. Go back to the teams now. We've got around a minute before play resumes. Italy A leading by 5. I'm sure they'll look to build on that this third. I'd expect them to come out firing quite hard because five points difference is good. You certainly take it, but I'm sure Italy will want to extend that lead. They certainly won't want to have to worry about overcoming a feisty B team on their way to the final. They'll want to put them out of the game as early as possible, I would expect.
And we can see that there's no changes in the 7 players from Italy A. Is Italy B maybe going to do a few changes? Yes, there is a couple of changes. Number 18 coming on. Rimoldi. We've got number 14 coming on. Banfi. Again, butchering the names. I'm very sorry.
You speak more languages better than I do. So
Well, just the 2. Not Italian, unfortunately. So the second, third.
I think it's Banfi
on the
who's
way.
fresh there, isn't it? And they've brought Matteo off, I believe, as well, the left-hander.
Great switching, great shot.
Contenti almost got it. I can see why they brought Contenti down there because he played very strongly in the 3 the other end. So Clearly they're looking to make an impact on the Tassello end.
Great shot.
Good shot there from
Big
Milotti.
angles as well. Big angle. So
Oh, that is a very basic error. You don't often see those. So the baseline ball, the player's put his foot onto or over the line, apparently, or the ref's just called a timeout to discuss what's going on. All three refs coming into the middle. Not quite sure what they're checking for here.
So, but that was well, caught for Mathieu.
Yep, so the hands by this, maybe the ref just clarifying a technical point there, but Mathieu Helfer has indicated the player had his foot on or over the line at the point he took the backline ball, so play switches to Italy B.
Maybe the question was, is it a breakdown on court or is it behind the line, as you would after a point?
Yeah, it's behind the line because the ball hasn't legally entered play, so a breakdown can't be given. So ref just clarifying and everything's good. So quick point from Italy-A. Nice from Romaldi to Benora, and Benora scores.
Great switching. Again, over the D from Team B.
Lancini's just a little bit off the line now. Want to get a bit close to the line. Great shot from him. Gilly again, well placed.
Yeah, foot on line. Saw that from here.
Zonka again leading what will be a triple. Wow, that's just over the line. Very, very quick.
That is some beautiful switching. Again, number 36, Volonté, which is really feeding Fernani with great passes. And so he can do whatever he wants with them.
Great shot from Olivo down the line to Fernani. Bit of a reply there. These two will be shooting each other for most of the game, probably. Still a 5-point gap, though. Volonté, I think, must put this away. Nope,
still
one more pass. No mistake.
Yeah, Olivo is really committing to the 0 line. So if it comes on his right, he's not there because he's so committed to when it comes to 0. So the person next to him really needs to come close and squeeze. Oh, great hands. That was well done by Fagnani.
Yeah, smart play from Fagnani there, bringing the ball back into play. Ooh! Very nice.
Yes.
Well taken from Volonté there. Great passage of
play. That was beautiful. Again, showing the strength of Italy.
There's such a variety of shots there.
Okay, so he literally can shoot from 0 to what, 100? Yeah. Well, that's the long arms. He's tall, that's why.
Yep.
Great switching. Good hands. One pass.
That's 2 passes, so 1 more pass left.
To Volonté, Fagnani, and again, 10 degrees.
Yeah, I think they've lost a bit of a grip, the Italy B team, down that end, and Italy A have seen that and they're starting to exploit it.
They have. In the first third, I feel like they had their hands on that ball way more. But great shot.
Problem with 2 world-class shooters, you can't take your eye off either end. You can't just say, let's shooter 1 out and hope shooter 2 has a bad game, because they just won't. You've got to deal with both ends.
Oh, 100%. Because on which end do you put your best defenders? Like on both ends, you can't just choose one because...
Similar situation with the UK-Italy women early. 2 amazing right shooters, and how do you handle it?
That was, to be fair, that was a pain. Italy have really amazing shooters, men and women. And they have such a good passing game, so you're just running everywhere and they're creating gaps in the defense. And it's amazing to watch, but it's a pain to play.
Yeah, nice pass from Olivo back.
Oh, that was...
Moldy scores.
That was Nicely done. That was a good deception and a good shot. Oh, that was a bit high. Volante does well.
No, and he does well, but puts a great ball into Tosello as well. He shoots much, much squarer than it looked he was going to shoot.
It does. He's really good at hiding the shots that he's doing. Like, you can't know what angle the ball's coming at. Great long ball. Oh, wow.
Right into his path.
Beautiful.
Dug up there. Got to shoot. Wow, that was incredible.
That is so low. That is so low. Great shot. Great shot.
Really good shot. Whereas at the European Championships in Leeds, we were seeing Fagnani push down the line a lot. He's really starting to grow his range, and it's a big range as well.
And he's a really young player as well. So this is just the beginning.
I think sickeningly, he's only 20 years old, so he'll be terrorising defences for a good 5 or 10 years yet.
Oh, that is beautiful passing. Wow, that is beautiful.
Yep, lovely from Tocchetti down the line there to Volante.
Foot on line, I think.
Given foot on line.
Or was it landing? I don't know.
Pass to Gilly, one more. Oh, that seemed very close. Yeah, given by Fagnani, very honest there. It did seem like it came over.
Good Tchoukball charter right there.
So I see the replay here. Yeah, just a very close. Can't blame the referee, but just... I think he took that ball 10 feet up.
That pass, though. And Guido did well with that pass. Fortunately, it was just foot on line.
Yeah, just landing.
He's doing quite a few...
That's frame
mistakes.
and short from Benoit.
Guido Tosello, number 69. He usually doesn't make mistakes, but he's done quite a few foot on lines, which is quite surprising.
Good catch from Zonka there.
That's teamwork.
Oh, got hands on it. Unlucky, the defence there.
You can see how high their second line is. That is real commitment. Because if the ball comes on the other end of the court, you're just not there.
Oh, that's much better from Olivo there. He's not just using the 0 and thinking whatever happens, I'm going to do this shot. He's looking at the defence and shoots nicely through the gap.
He's very close to landing, though, I feel like. But
it's very close. It's a fast arm, but you're absolutely right.
Oh,
great athleticism from Volante there. Yes. Fantastic point.
Wow, okay. The Italians, when they get bad passes, they're like, doesn't matter, we can still make this work. And they really do make it work. You can see that, they were second at the World Tchoukball Championships in 2019.
Yep.
They lost the final against Taiwan, which has been the top level team for as long as I can remember. So they are really top class players. They're the top players of Europe, second in the world. So this is quality Tchoukball right here. These are the best teams.
Yep, definitely. Italy are definitely a top 2 or 3 side. I think the last time Taiwan lost a game was the 2004 World Championships in Taiwan to the Swiss. So they definitely don't let that happen to them very often, and they've gone on to dominate since. So. Nasty shot there from Rinaldi catching Pizzino quite high up. It's the outlet to Zonka, to Langini, Tosello down the line. That's much better from Tosello. Not only was that the great execution, but definitely the right choice of shot as well.
That was definitely, because he hadn't done it in a while, so I think they weren't expecting it that much.
That's short from Romaldi. Wrung his hand over that a bit, bring the ball down. Good decision from the referee. Lovely shot there, first time from Contenti. One more pass there for Fagnani, uses Volante.
Ooh,
great catch from
that
Contenti.
Was a great hands.
You can tell Contenti was just waiting for that.
they were one defender down because he really, number 21 really thought that Fernani was going to shoot. But still they caught it. That was really good from Italy B. Option ball, nicely done.
Incredible height there from Tosello.
Langhini's really
See a
feeding
replay
him
of this.
perfect passes. Look at that. Wow, his passes are perfect.
Yep, fantastic switching, buying his right shooter lots of points. Yeah, it took a bit longer on the shot there, Olivia, allowing Zonka to get round to cover. Side shot well covered from Benora there. Second pass to Ramoldi, third pass to Benora. Good shot again. He's having quite a lot of joy down that line. Very close to landing on that one.
Oof.
Oh, that was close. That was close.
I don't know if he didn't do landing, would there have been obstruction maybe?
I don't know. It was an interesting shot.
Was number 6 left-handed?
Short from Benora. Yes, number 6 is a left-hander. That's Giacomo Colombo.
And he's playing on the
Yeah, it's interesting.
right.
I
That's
suppose
interesting.
he's going up to fake the shot and pass through to Ramoldi, I suppose is the plan.
Because they do so much switching, Italy, their defenders actually don't shoot that much.
Yeah, defender tends to take the first pass from the black line, but very rarely does anything with it,
Yeah.
leaving it to the shooters to construct the play.
Great defending.
Well recovered there from Nangini to Turchetti to Volonte to Fagnani.
Wow.
Well caught there. Great catch
hands.
from Contenti.
He can be happy about that. Oh!
Lovely from Tosello with the
Beautiful
save.
defending. That is top class.
Great stuff from Fagnani to
Followed
finish
by
off.
a beautiful shot. That was
We get to watch this again. Here he goes.
beautiful.
Spectacular. One for the cameras, that one. Colombo down. Good pass to Hassan.
Beautiful shot.
Brilliantly put away by Olivo there for Italy B. So coming up to 2.5 minutes left. Italy A lead by 9, so they've opened up the gap, but not by a lot. You can tell the strength in depth of the Italian teams because this is quite a performance from the B side to stay this close. Good shot. Good shot from Guido Tosello there, number 69.
Yeah, score-wise, we're the same as the first third. But it's quite interesting to see how well the
Great
Italy B are
Poor
doing.
Langini's going to get telling off there. He should have been coming up to cover instead of sitting by the frame on the left shooter.
Well, Volonte needs to be careful. His foot was almost on the line when he...
That's out of court. So it's about 5 or 6 given points there from Tosello. Very unusual to see that.
I really thought the defenders touched that one, but apparently not.
That's a great shot from Fagnani's on fire at the moment with
And
those shots.
Volonte is really feeding him amazing passes. They're so high, though, those passes. Well, Fernani's really
Must
tall
be.
as well.
It must have been a steep learning curve for Volonte to learn how to switch for Fagnani because he takes the ball probably about 2.5 meters off the ground. So
Oh, yeah, I would say at least. It's quite impressive. But again, like, right there, we could see the defenders of Italy A coming back because they went up second line, coming back for the first line.
great hands
running
from Benora.
so fast.
Another good shot from Luca Olivo on the left. Again, he's finding quite a bit of success there.
Every player's 100% committed to every single ball. It's
Close to landing on the switch from Volonte, but a point from Fagnani there. Good switch from Olivo. Great recovery. Great second recovery there from Fagnani. A little bit over the top, that one, but we'll give him that. and Tosello shoots past Gilly. Coming up to the final 10 seconds of this third. Italians will take it easy and then put the shot in after this. And it's short, so another point to Italy-A as we break.
It's the first time that a defender shooted and it was a shot. That's a shame.
Yes.
It was really a shame.
I think he probably still had one more pass, maybe. Maybe a little bit premature there. But yeah, as the teams break, again, solid performances from both teams.
Yeah, so Italy-A are ahead 11 points, 44 to 33. So that means during this third, they scored 6 points ahead of Italy-B, which is only one more than they did in the first third. But it's a really nice game. Strong shooters, strong defending, amazing second lines.
Yeah, it really is an absolute pleasure watching some of these players at their peak. See Olivo down the line there. Great hands for Fagnani to pick up that. Just looks like it, almost looked like it hit the floor, but it's a great take in the end. That man is an absolute monster in the nicest possible way.
He's a beast.
He is indeed, but no, fantastic stuff there. So just looking at some of the statistics here, won't surprise anyone to know that for Fagnani for Italy-A, it's the high score of 19 points.
He is the top scorer.
And Guido Tosello following up with 13. But 3 faults from Guido and 0 from Fagnani. So Fagnani probably winning the battle of the Italy-A right shooters at the moment.
Yeah, and Olivo in Italy-B scored 10 points. He's got an accuracy of 71%, which is actually higher, I think, than Fagnani. Oh no, Fagnani is 76% and Olivo is 71%.
That's very respectable performance against what logically must be a stronger defence. So great stuff
100%.
from Olivo on the left for Italy-B. Really
very strong player. Very strong player.
Although he has dropped 11 of presumably Fagnani's shots, the poor guy, because I think anyone's going to struggle against that.
Oh, 100%. I am not blaming him for those drop balls.
Yeah, defending-wise, Fagnani's actually heading up the defensive catches as well.
Yeah. Strong player, Fagnani, in all aspects. I mean, because Olivo is giving him a hard time with his shots as well, to be fair. But he's there, he's ready, and he's giving it his all.
Tocchetti also very strong in defence, as is Langini against Bonora on the right. Our team's just breaking. We're just into the last minute of stoppages before we restart for the final third.
I think both teams can be quite happy with what they've done during this last third. I'm excited to see. Oh, Italy-A, are they making any changes? Because it's been the same 7 players for the both first thirds.
Yeah, I think it's a testimony to the B team. They've had to keep a strong side on. There's no relaxation for this A team because the B team pushing them really hard.
They are pushing them really hard. Yeah, they're not saving any of the players. Oh yeah, okay, number 9. Okay, number 99.
Tocchetti.
Yeah, Tocchetti and Fagnani, is he off as well?
Looks like it. Oh no, I think he might be rejoining, so...
Yeah.
Just
they don't have a lot of substitutes. Italy-A.
Yeah, I believe they've got 10 players total. So the number 3, Matteo Briganti, is on. And for the...
Is he quite a new player?
Italy-B, they've all stayed in place as well. Haven't seen too much of Briganti. Then my exposure to Italian teams has mostly been at international level competitions, but we'll see how he fares up. He's come on as a defender in the 4.
That was a great deception, though. The Italy A defence was.
Lovely shot from Benora. Benora's come on to have fun with Olivo down this end, hopefully exploit the 3. Although Zonka's a very strong defender, so yet to be seen if that's going to happen.
Yeah, because Italy A have switched their shooters.
That's obstruction. It might actually have been going out of court, but I think
It probably would have. I
Might-
think they were lucky on that one.
I think it must have hit a defender, because if an obstruction stops it going out of court, I believe it's still a given point. So good hands from Brigante, his first contribution. Lovely, lovely
great.
pick up there from Contenti. Read the shot nicely.
Beautiful second.
Close
line
to
from
travelling then,
Zonka.
little jiggle of the feet, but seems to have got away with it. That's a lovely range again from Fagnani.
What can he not do? Beautiful.
Lovely shot square past Gilly. Frame ball from Benora. Here's Zonka ball on the left there.
I feel like we've got good quality refereeing for this game.
Yeah, the refereeing across the competition's been excellent.
Great hands from number 33, Pizzino.
Great tip up there from Benora with the save.
Good pass. Pizzino is doing amazing in defence. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
Great hands from number 23.
Contenti again, yeah. Contenti's reading Tosello very well at the moment. He's handling them and in a 3, so.
Which is it's impressive. I've never seen a defender defend that well against Tosello.
Yeah, exactly the same. He's not making it easy.
Are they, do they play in the same club? Maybe, I don't know.
Not sure. I'm sure he will have had experience, but yeah, Fagnani's clearly the player that the Italy A need to get it to, because he's consistently scoring now, even against the 4.
Is.
Contenti goes
Great
on to
passes. That's well.
So close there.
almost
Romaldi on the
caught it.
line. They're queuing up. We look at the replay. They're all queuing up on the left shooter position to try and get it. It's obstruction there. It's,
That is great deception, though.
yeah,
But it's frustrating when you do that so well, but then there's obstruction called.
Yeah.
Wow.
Langini's got absolutely no choice but to sit there, though, because he has to cover the 0. So
He does. But then he should get out instead of trying
he
to
should
come back in.
Perhaps move slightly quicker, shall we say, in order to get out of the way. But it is a tactic against the 0, not to deliberately obstruct, but to be there. Because it's very hard for the ref to penalise a player who's guarding a shot that they've faced so many times. A slight awkward to pass to Benora there.
Okay, we've seen this quite a few times. Players taking their last step outside of the court before catching the ball. Great switching. And again, that shot, that power. The switches are... They were there. They have their hands on it, but they just...
He's slid round there, but kind of on a tangent to the circle. He hasn't slid round and moved in to cover the shot just over the line. So difficult job there for Romaldi. Don't envy him. That's better from
There we
Tosello.
are. He changed up what he was doing. Italy A 14 points ahead.
That's a good shot from
13
Benora there.
points ahead. That's a beautiful shot.
Banfi putting in the long pass there. It looked like it was slightly out of position, but Benora used the fact he was out of position to put a difficult ball in. Fagnani just foot over the line there.
Italy wanting to play fast, but actually they took their time. Beautiful.
Great hands from Zonka running in, rolling back the ears there. That's absolutely wonderful stuff sliding in.
I think that's what I prefer watching, is beautiful defending.
Absolutely.
It's so satisfying when defenders just run everywhere and catch those shoots. It's a beautiful game. We're very lucky to been able to watch this.
Good shot from Olivo again down the line.
Again. He is ruthless. He's just going for it, and yeah, very, very well done. Ooh, that was a shame.
It's a landing, so the new player on is Stefano Leveraro, number 4 for Italy, who's now lining up on the right shooter position. Now, Italy-A...
Fernandi came out.
Yeah, Italy-A look like they'll comfortably win this now. It hasn't been an easy game, but...
Oh, beautiful.
Good shot from Gilly there, capitalising on the high gap.
I'm wondering if he would have not touched it, it maybe would have been a short.
So hard to tell, isn't it?
It really is. And you don't want to take that chance as a defender.
Yeah,
you want to put your hands on everything. I mean, that happened to me once against Poland, so yeah, not doing that again.
Well, the problem is when you leave it, you feel like such an idiot when
it's
actually in court, and also, do people believe you actually left it or you just got beaten? So
yeah, exactly.
That is out of court, however, from
Olivo. That is a given point.
Good shot there from Romaldi. There was a gap on square, but he's put it fairly high to Briganti. Fairly leisurely from Langini there. Leveraro across to a Volante. Gilly to Leveraro's right.
Now that they've got 4 defenders on Volante's side, you can see that he's scoring less. It was quite smart to put 4 defenders in front of him.
Ooh, this is going to have to be very good.
Oh, and it was! That is so hard when the defence are there, they're ready. And you don't even have speed coming onto the shot.
Yeah, you've got to create something out of almost nothing.
And that is so hard. That was...
Pizzino dropping Romaldi there.
He had it was in his hand, so it's testifying to the power of these shots. That would...
Oh, fantastic from Contenti there. No idea how he got his hands to that.
I honestly thought that it touched the floor. Oh, come on.
That's wonderful. Wonderful stuff there from Briganti.
That is stunning. Oh, my word.
Getting absolutely no help from Pizzino there.
Just watching him.
Yeah, if you drop this, it's on you, said Pizzino. Just let Briganti deal with it. But
hey, this is your time to shine. Own it.
Good hands again from Contenti. Contenti's having a fantastic game. One of the players of this match.
He really is. Volante is not doing as well as he did in the first thirds. Great. Oh, that was short, wasn't it?
Was it? I would have given...
Oh, I thought it was a short. Maybe we'll see the replay, maybe not. I mean, I'm not a ref. Thank goodness.
We're all referees deep down.
I'm always judging the refs when they make calls, but I'm
It's such a hard job. The margins of error now are so
really
fine.
Is.
Frame from Benora just going out to the left side of the D for Zonka to take the breakdown. Briganti, that's a loose one. Down to Langini. One more pass left, but shoots. Could have shot back then, Benora probably, but Zonka covering the line. Romaldi. Good honesty there from Tosello.
Yeah.
Hit him on the lower leg, I think.
Oh, that's a great pass from Volonte and a great shot.
Lovely from Langini. We haven't seen Leveraro yet on the right. Looks quite a young guy, the number 4 for Italy.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what he's got in him.
Yep. Lovely from Gilly back again. Italians love doing that, moving you down one end
really
of the court
do.
and putting it back again. It's evil, frankly. It's and it hurts to run all game like that.
But to be fair, as a player, when you don't have time to remember that you're actually tired, so you just run for your life. You're just running all the way everywhere.
It's very easy for you to say in your mid-20s. I have plenty of time to remember when I'm tired. 4 minutes left in the third. Italy A lead 56-43 against Italy B. But no, I know what you mean. When the adrenaline's up, you run as hard as you can, don't you?
Oh, yeah, you do.
Good shot there from Langini. Chile out to
Great
Olivo.
shot.
I think they've switched Olivo that end so that they can put it down the line to the new number 4 for Italy A, which is a sound tactic. We'll see how he copes with that. I think this has to go from Leveraro. Foot on line. It was a good shot, but he had some issues with that in last night's quarter-final, unfortunately. Quite a few foot on line, so hopefully he sorts that out.
I feel like that's happened a lot during this tournament, foot on lines.
Yeah.
In 2019's, it was landings. This
Yeah.
year, it's foot on line.
Great shot
Wow.
there from Olivo again.
That's
I don't know if it's the size of the court is definitely within parameters. It's a great court, as you can see here, but
It really is.
maybe it's the excitement of the players. Or
I think it's also because we're not used to having so much space on the sides of the court, and we're actually able to take our steps from outside the court. So we do it, but then obviously we're
bigger
out.
steps, faster approach, I guess, leads to
Yeah.
longer strides and more foot on line. So it makes sense.
But it's a joy to play on this court. It really is.
That was definitely over. It might have been behind the line.
Yeah, I mean, the defender
Might
was
see
on the
here.
side. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's out.
Very honest play again. Always extremely honest. The Italians, the Swiss, well,
Yes.
all countries really, but it's always.
But I feel like the Italians, I remember we were semi-finals, additional time against the women. And, well, I think it was Irene Fergnani, again, Italian player. She did a short and the ref said it was a point, but she was like, no, it's a short. So she gave us that point. And in the additional time, it's only 5 minutes. So every single point counts. So, yeah, the Italians are very fair play.
Yep. Always a very sporting team. There's one thing worse than winning it on a bad decision. It's not owning up to it, I suppose. So.
Yeah. Again, foot on line for number 4.
Great hands there from
Good
Tchoukball.
hands.
Tchoukball's now in the 3. Zonka taking a break. Lovely shot there from Volonte.
That was nice and low. You can see that it's straight in the knees, and it's.
He hasn't shot too many powerful shots like that this game. He's mostly focused on hitting gaps, but it had to go then, and that was a really large amount of pace on that. Lovely switch from Gilly.
Is that a landing called?
Yeah, I think so. Good last minute of the game. Italy A 61-47 up against Italy B.
And you can still see Italy B giving them all, giving it all.
Yep, absolutely. No, the B side have been brilliant this game. Really impressed with them. That's a lovely shot from Olivo again. Again, they're all consistently, the Italian teams are queuing up to try and defend those zeros, but they just can't get near them.
And I mean, Italians are probably the team with.
Lovely from Volonte. Oh no, he's left it. He's left it.
That's exactly what we were saying just before.
Exactly. Never leave a
Oh
Tchoukball.
my gosh.
This guy knows what he's doing. You can see on his face. Oh no, but fantastic play from Contenti anyway. He's had a brilliant game. And that is the end of the match.
A beautiful, beautiful game. Both sides, they were like on fire. Amazing shoots, amazing defence. The second lines were impressive.
Yeah, really, really good frontline defence. So later on we have a third, fourth playoff between Italy B and Swiss B, and a final for the men between Italy A and Switzerland A, which is going to be a cracker. And that will start at 8 p.m. Central European time. That's 7 o'clock UK time. So do make it if you can, because that promises to be a really top-class game.
It is.
The teams just supporting each other. And that's it from us. We'll catch you all later.
Bye-bye.